have been exposed. Killing some of your pursuers will make it easier to escape.
Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay!
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mualim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I'll chase you down! I'll get you! You will not get away!
I don't understand what he's trying to accomplish.
Stop him! Go. You must not trespass here. Oh! Who's responsible for this?
Leave, peasant, before I make you.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
We do not, never!
Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice! And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
Curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all!
Your work here is finished.
No, it had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Where is the one responsible for this? I'm not tough. I'm a very lucky young man.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an Assassiyun should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. But I say, this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now.
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Time to start the program, Desmond.
Use the scholars you have rescued to pass unnoticed into guarded area.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
Do not merely hold your blade, become one. Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know. You must be busy. I understand. You must be busy. I understand.
Such wild swings will give your enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salah-ad-Din's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real world.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add. Is there a reason for this nonsense?
Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salah-ad-Din, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours now. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din, strive to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us, that he may grant us victory. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of Israel!
killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Please. Have any money? My family is sitting down. Could you spare a few coins? Oh, I'm so hungry. Just a little money.
لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك
False knowledge created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might steal
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. Come no further. Go away!
Please! Help me!
Have you gone mad? He's going to cause trouble. Give a rejection.
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
Altair, here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Please! Help me!
أنت حسابك. موت أيها اللص. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. In this tragedy, what I say Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly priced. Finest ware in all the land. Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need.
What's going on? What's he running from?
him. He will march on Jerusalem.
What is that man
We
doing?
must end this before it has a chance.
He'll put someone in that seat. Come, people. Come see what I've to offer. Why is he? You won't.
My, well eaten.
Your presence annoys me.
Why is he doing that?
Leave now. He's going to cause trouble. How much longer must this go on?
I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little more begging. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
How about you turn around and go away? Are you blind?
Please, sir, have a minute. I beg you, Heavenly Man. I beg of you, just a...
God save him. He's gone mad.
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Madness.
God, over here! God, God protect us. This man is a man.
Who saw what happened here?
Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching. Waiting. He tempts us always.
All right,
Be
where are you?
strong. Strong like Salah-ad-Din. And take up arms against our enemies.
So we've murdered
Whatever way you can. Praise be Salah-ad-Din. He has found the strength.
Kill him in the head! You'll never kill me!
Shouldn't be here. Be gone. Infant! You will die
Over here! You can't escape! Poor soul. How did this happen? God Almighty!
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
This is terrible. God Almighty! Glorious and exalted is he! Find favor with us! This is an ill he may grant us victory! Where are you? I know you're here somewhere! Consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense!
He must...
Where is the one responsible for this? Huh. Be wary, friends. Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salah-ad-Din. And take up arms against our enemies. In whatever way you can. Fires of war consume the land. And thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die as servants to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything's new. Everything's
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for, inside the madrasa.
South comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us, that he may grant us victory.
someone tell me why he's doing that?
Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
What is he doing?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are
Durdurun onu! Buraya! Çekilin! Çabuk! Gel buraya!
Please, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins, food? I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I'm begging. Please, can't you spare something?
to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
What did he do?
Seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Leave this place.
Hırsızlar garajına müstahak.
You are not supposed to be...
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this.
Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Hey, you look familiar.
Do I look like a merchant? No. So go away.
Make room. Geber kavga. What are you doing?
I will end your life.
It's forbidden for you to be here. You have no business here. Leave.
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone! Such power, such influence must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irrevocable. Nothing wrong. Nothing.
God, take with me. You will not win.
Now! God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Is that Mandy?
Turn back now.
What is he doing? That's impotent! There's a knife here! That's
We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours.
Die! It's the day!
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. This is forbidden for you to be here. We cannot run forever. Out of the way. Take it down.
Beni gözün kapalı bile yeter.
Get him! Get him!
Beni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Belki farkında değilsin ama hala
are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Leave us away. Infidel! You will die here!
People of the mass, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a single...
After him, my disciple! Cover!
Kaybetmeyin onu!
I'll take you down!
Altında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin.
Preparation is crucial to your success.
you